Hey guys, good morning. How are you? I have to get this cabinet painted and ready to go to the new house next Saturday, so a week from today. I actually have other stuff I have to paint as well. So I figured I'd get up here and get started on this and start, knocking things out. I also have to do the dressers that are in my room. I'll probably get to those tomorrow or the next day. I'm just trying to get things knocked out before we go next Saturday. Alright, so I'm using a chalk paint to paint this, and from what I understand, that means I don't have to do all the prep work I would normally have to do to paint furniture, which I don't want to do. So I got a chalk paint in Noir Black from Behr. Got it at Home Depot. And then I got the ink from Waverly. And the reason I did this is because I did a test run with the chalk paint from Home Depot, and it looks more, it's supposed to be black, but it looks more of a dark gray, and I want a black. So I got the chalk paint from Waverly in the color ink and painted that over the testing, and it came out black. So I'm going to do the first coat in this gray color so I don't waste the Waverly paint. Stuff's really expensive. And then, let that dry, and then I'll do the second coat in the Waverly and see how that works. Hopefully what I learned was correct, and that I don't need to do the prepping when you're using chalk paint. I checked the part that I did, the test one I did, and it's fine. So this is the island in the kitchen that I did when we moved in. This was just a ugly brown regular cabinet, and I did the crisscross wood and painted it in this dark red color, and just kind of put some black and stuff in the creases to make it look older. That is what I'm going to do to the back side of the buffet that I am painting. And I think I'm going to change the color to the same red. So right now, I'm going to go to Home Depot and get the other paint. Plus I got to get all the wood in order to make that crisscross look, like the barn doors, and for the top of it. Alright, so I am going to get myself a mouse type sander. And I am so short. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Alright, so the type of paint I normally get, I don't see anymore. It's the PPG, it's usually the environmentally friendly one. That is quite annoying. So there's this. 0 VOCs, so that's the one I'll go for. Alright, so now we gotta go over to Walmart because they don't have the paint that I need here. And I think that's actually probably where I got the paint for the island, is there, because they didn't have the right color here either. So I'm having them bring it down here to the back deck because we sold our table and chairs. And so there's plenty of room out here to do it, and I have to sand and stuff, and I really don't want to do that upstairs, so I'm having to bring that down now.
You want to put it down and then...
Yeah, you might need to put it down, Matt, and then tilt it straight up. Or are you going to go out the door? Oh, okay. You going to go around back with it, or how do you want to do that? It might be easier.
On the back porch?
It has it.
There's good. Right in the middle, guys. Thank you. All right, guys, and I'm gonna attempt to get this finished, painted with the red. And you can see out here how gray it looks. That's supposed to be black, but it just looks like a dark gray. And I don't want dark gray, but I'm gonna end up painting it red anyway. So we went to Home Depot earlier and we got this wood. I tell you, wood is expensive now. And this is all I got right here. It's all I needed, and it was just a ridiculous amount of money for lumber right now. Everything's crazy. But I needed it because this has to get done before we leave next weekend. So once I get this coat on here, like, it looks really bright right now. It's actually not that bright when it dries. It's that darker red like you saw on the island in there. Once I get this coat on, I am going to sand this lightly to kind of bring the dark from underneath out so it looks more distressed. This is the side that's going to be up against the wall in the new kitchen. So I'm doing this on this side first, just to kind of experiment. We know how I like to experiment. And see how it comes out before I do the entire thing. Make sure I like it. Alright, that part is done. I am just gonna do I'm just doing the one coat. And then once it's completely dry, then I will go ahead and sand it and see how that comes out. Ow, I hurt my arm. I'm picking that up. Ow. Hey. Alright, in the meantime, I do have to stain all of these, and I have a dark walnut stain already. I'm gonna use that and see if I like it. I mean, hopefully I do, because it's a stain. Alright, so these three pieces here are gonna be the top. I have these are 6 feet long. This is, I think, 5 feet long. So it's gonna be flush with this end and go out that way and actually this way to the back, because this back part will be facing the living room, and I'm going to have it overhang to put the stools under there, because again, we are going half the size of this house, so we don't have the room yet to put our dining room table, so we're going to end up putting the stools under this, which I think is going to work out fine. Alright guys, so my battery died, so I had to put it on the charger, but I continued to work. You can see here the 3 boards. These are going to be glued and screwed into the top of the top here. This will be the countertop. I did get feet for the bottom. I also got the brackets. This is, you know, for here. I don't know if you guys can see here. On either side, and that's to hold up the counter on this end, because like I said, this is going to come out farther so that we have stools under here. I went ahead and I'm going to bring you guys over here so you can see better. I went ahead and put in these, the top and the bottom. I'm going to do the sides, I'm going to do a middle, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the barn door look with them. I think it might rain. I'm not sure, but it's getting a little dark. So I'm going to get as much done as I can now, and then we'll tarp it, and hopefully it'll be good until tomorrow.
What is that for? What's that for?
I'm doing the side here.
It's the goat.
got the middle piece. I mean, you could even leave it just like that if you wanted to, but I want the farmhouse look, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in the cross pieces. Alright, fits like a glove. Gotta do the rest. Alrighty guys, I'm on the last piece. Well, 2 pieces right here, the last side. That's that side. Gotta do the other side. And then the back of this will finally be done. After that, I'm gonna clear this top off and I'm gonna put these on top, these boards that I stained, and we're gonna see how this looks. Alright guys, what do we think? There it is. It's just gotta finish being painted, but other than that, it looks good. Matt, come look at this. Tell me what you think.
That was good.
You like it?
Yeah, that was very good. Excellent.
He was just playing while I'm working on his motorbike. What is that thing called?
Dirt bike.
Dirt bike?
This is a
Dirt bike.
mini dirt
I don't know.
Funny.
Alright, I'm gonna clear this off and put these top ones on. How nice that is. Isn't that pretty? And I bought gloves so that I didn't get everything on my hands, and look, even put them on. So, you know what I am gonna do though? I am gonna put my gloves on for the stain because this is just paint. This will come off easy. Stain, on the other hand, takes forever to come off. Wrong hand. Really want to get this thing done today. It's getting late, but I'm going to use all the daylight I have to get it finished. It'll be another thing checked off my list. Alright, so it's going to go here so that the boards can lay on top of them. So these ones have like a little thing in the back here that you slide it on. I'm not terribly fond of those, but we'll see what happens. If it's a pain, oh gosh, I'm getting like stain all over this. Good thing it's black. If it's a pain, I'll just screw into it. Now we'll install them. Wow, that's good. Nice. Alright guys, what do we think? I think it looks awesome. I might even keep it black. Over here is with the red. So that is something I was gonna distress to make it look darker. I don't know, I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. Alright guys, you gotta tell me. So that is distressed now, but I'm gonna wash it a little bit more with black paint to make it darker. What do you think? Would you prefer to keep it black or do you like the red? Let me know in the comments.